Yo, Potion Maniacs, and welcome back once again to Potionomics.
We're back! Woo!
Last time, Lethal felt like dog shit. Now, Lethal does not feel like dog shit. He's actually exercised 3 days in a row at this point. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road since I'm feeling better. Grimith's also here, and he's doing well enough physically.
Yeah. We are continuing our slow march towards kicking Anubia's ass in 2 rounds.
So let's see if in fact happens. Speaking of rounds, it's time to do them.
It's been so long since we've seen our friends and less than friends.
Yes, our friends and possible mimic people that have pink glowing, bowling balls. Let's see. Now I gotta remember, it's been so many weeks. Have a thing. I know it's not your favorite. Lethal has ceased to care. That's what happens. I'm not used to playing dating sims.
You're lucky he cares enough to still give you anything.
Grimith. How dare you? Oh shit. Everything, of course, costs extra money. That's fine. Let's just get out of here. You're not ready to rank up. That's fine. We're gonna go our next person. And that person,
Boyfriend.
yeah,
The lover.
the walrus that does call us on a regular basis.
You turned in the order to him, right? That actually gives you, like, access to rank 10?
Yes?
I can't remember. It's been 2 weeks ago. I think you did.
I'm fairly sure I did too. We're gonna go ahead and slot this inside your body. There you go. You actually like those. Truly, I know thy heart. And it is true. I do not like goodbyes. So much easier to do that now this week. It gladdens. It gladdens. You hussy you. Have one of these. Yes. Have a singular star. Pissing off viewers that have told us how to make these people endear to us with their with their optimal gift-giving thing.
Why don't you care about the gift-based friendship interactions, Lethal?
It's so inauthentic to me, Grimith. An orchid of an ice princess. You know it's ice blue, but you're no princess. We all know it's true. Have one of these. It's pretty neat. There
Neat.
you go. Enjoy your neatness.
That is an acceptable, like, response for, like, a gift you're about, like, neat.
I suppose it could be. Now this bish, we know exactly what you want. Thankfully that has not changed. Wouldn't it be some shit if their taste changed over time? There's probably...
I love if, like, every run their taste changed. You loaded this, you ran it back, they liked different things.
You know, there probably's got to be a Stardew Valley thing with something like that, right? Some kind of randomizer?
Perhaps.
If there isn't, there
What do you
should
say?
be. Bye. Onward to mischief. Feels good to be doing this again. Just feels good to be good, feeling good again.
Feels good to be good.
What you got there? Oh yeah, the kavasses.
I mean, you had a mutual friend of ours compliment you on how you're always right, never wrong, so I could see how that would buoy your energy.
I was feeling good before he said that, but it did make me feel even better. The gold dollop, I believe we have one of those. Just give me one of each. We already got those. I could also try to get stuff and things. I should have bought a loot box. Let's go back and buy a loot box.
That's right, you get a hefty discount on those loot boxes.
What's in the box?
For 1,248 gold, you get all this stuff.
Thanks for more fucking customization items. What is that?
You get more glamours.
Ah, yes. Glamours. Of course. Meow for now. Meow for now. Shouldn't it be bye for meow? I don't know.
It's all good to see you! Whatever it is, I'll put it to good use! It's just for good to go! Wow, 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 wow,
She turned to Yoshi.
Yep.
wow. Yuppie!
Time to punch her in the back of her head and let her fall in a pit to her death.
I'd do it. I mean, what?
What? Chicken butt.
Have a spider ass. You kind of dig spider asses. Yeah, I understand that. I've seen pictures. I mean,
right.
what?
Time, time for the man who would lend you his dung journal.
Ah, yes, you gave us your shit book last time. Your literal shit list. Have one of these. Yeah. I mean,
You gave his shit list the finger. I see, understood. You can rank it up. Just put the finger right inside.
your company is most welcome. It's time for you to teach me how to be a real boy again.
Time for Lethal to interact with Lethal.
I'm glad that you dropped in on me today, Sylvia.
Well, thank you, Corsac. That's downright warm of you.
Trying to take your advice to heart, exchanging pleasantries and the like. It's not all that different from how I conduct myself when I'm in a new biome. The more initiative you show, the easier it is to pivot if things don't go your way. That's a new card, by the way. Pivot.
Pivot.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. That's free.
Yep, that does synergize with card draw, in the sense of, like, hey, the more cards you get in your hand, the more of them you play, then pivot will even be stronger.
Even without that, I mean, getting that for free is fantastic.
Yeah. That's a really great card, being able to just block for free, except for, it taking up the slot of a card.
Mm-hmm.
I can see the parallels and the perpendiculars. And I'm looking at the town as its own sort of biome makes a certain amount of sense.
It's working out for me anyway. I feel more at ease lately.
Tell me more.
That said, I wouldn't mind a quick prowl around the forest if you're up for it.
That's where we always have our dates.
Well, how about this weather? It's sunny
I was just
again.
thinking like small talk into weather, but he didn't do it. And then, damn it.
He did it. Oh, and if you're worried about running into any critters out here, don't. I'm wearing lycanthrope musk, and it'll keep most beasts at bay, except for, horny werewolves. Although, I suppose there you go. It supposedly has an opposite effect on women.
Well, I guess it's working on me.
Well, that's when Sylvia reveals a truth to Corsac.
I saw a fucking twinkle in her eye there. You can't tell me otherwise.
I think it's working on me. I might lean in a little closer.
Ha! I suppose that'd be just fine. I probably haven't seemed entirely receptive to flirtation. I've enjoyed it when it's happened, though. Still, I can't help but wonder if I'm missing something. A libido or something. You're dating someone, aren't you?
That is true. I'm just being friendly.
I thought so. Your pheromones told me as much.
Wait, you can sense my relationship status by smelling me?
Nah, I'm just kidding. Mint told me. She's the town gossip. Won't shut the fuck up. No harm, no foul, Sylvia. I don't mind a bit of harmless flirting. Just want you to know that I know what's up.
Dude, word gets around. You can't like, everyone's keeping you in a monogamous relationship.
I know, come on, man. We gotta at least get the hinges lubed up for the door to open to this relationship.
Everyone's being more responsible with your relationship than you.
Well, you're more astute than you let on, because you have never been astute, to relationship things.
I pay attention, but for the longest time, that meant that I was on the outside looking in. It's strange. I'm never lonely in the wilderness. I'm perfectly at ease with my own company, or in the company of animals. Squirrels excluded, obviously, because they're absolutely nuts.
Obviously.
But as soon as I'm around people, I can really see how different I am. And how poorly I fit into spaces I'm meant to occupy. Well, you'll never be lonely again, boyo.
Because, I won't let you. I'm going to be here making you feel awkward as much as possible.
Well, I won't hold you to such a big promise. Is it really that big a promise to be a friend, Corsac? Come on. But I know now that I've got at least one true friend. It's not a small thing. Or
I
animal.
don't know, Lethal. I've never said to you, I'll never let you feel lonely again. I feel like that's a big deal.
You're there when I need you, Grimith, and that's all that matters.
Yay, hooker.
Yes, hooker. It's not a small thing at all. It's huge.
No one talked about the size.
It's huge. All right, we have plenty of time left in the day. Who are we hanging out
People
with?
are saying.
Yes, as I always say. Men, let's go hang out with you for a bit. Maybe we'll hang out with our boy as well.
I was just thinking about you. Yeah!
Fan fiction.
I mean, sounds great. Let's fucking go. It's gonna be the whole day, but whatever. Girls' day out.
Creativity is a puzzle too.
Min is slightly apprehensive as she shows Sylvia a well-worn notebook. Looks at viewers at home. The notebook is full of stories, character profiles, and timelines, all written out of Mint's neat script.
God, her chibi face is so adorable. Ah, the freckles. Ah,
I am also a sucker for freckles.
the braid. Ah.
At Sylvia's invitation, Mint selects a story to read aloud. It's a pleasant, frictionless, slice-of-life tale of two famous heroes shopping for linens.
Although the more that I look at the eyes, it's starting to look a little creepy to me. Actually.
Because they're soulless, because they don't have any shine on them.
You're my first audience for this. Thank you for being so supportive.
Sylvia feels a lot closer to Mint and greatly less stressed. We lost that 4%.
I love sharing my fanfiction about other heroes. It's so good to see you.
I was expecting something saucier. You didn't level up, you son of a bitch. Daughter of the dude.
Don't you insult my dads.
They suck. I'm out.
I mean, sometimes I try not to listen to it.
But it's just so cacophonous.
Anubia's not holding anything back with her soulless automatons and her coffin travels. And she's still gonna lose in the second round. Sylvia's just too fucking good. That's my niece.
Thank you for that comment. It would have been something if Anubia didn't even have like clones or whatever. That was just her doing a bit.
I would love like one of these days you're asleep for that fucking like merp thing on Robin's shoulder to just like be peeking over like the edge of the chair. Like staring down.
The merp. The pestilence.
Help the medicine go down, just like this erection. Popular petitioners demanding that cures should be tasty to ensure patients don't suffer needlessly. If only they cared more about that when we were kids.
Lethal looks at the description. I don't see anything about the erection in there.
Well, you're not looking hard enough. Wink.
That would, be conducive to it. Man, that day went by real fast since we spent most of it with Mint.
Yeah, when we spend 4 time slices hanging out with someone, done.
Just out of curiosity, because we weren't sure last time. Did we send it to him? Well, it's not in there, so it must have happened. All right, cool.
Hooray! You have all 3 potions, Dunsville. It's the final day. You don't need to run this fucking shop at all. You got plenty of money to buy any ingredients that you might need to after this competition.
And any kind of upgrades, possibly, maybe. We don't have any idea. It could be like 10 million.
Yeah,
Thousand.
like it could cost an ass load to like get like a next tier of upgrades, but then we'll try hard next time.
Try hard. The lethal Grimith advantage.
Give me another bonus 1 star. Yeah.
Bonin. I actually meant to buy those, but it happened either way.
Hey, by the way, you want to expand the shop? You got some things that I don't have.
Oh, I do I?
You sure do.
Well, then go away. There you go, and let's do this.
Behold,
We got other
the Elder
bones.
Being's tusk. You willing to part with it? I'ma eat it. Then I'm gonna do some cool orb shit.
I was gonna say, just eats the orb like a snake, or the tusk like a snake. It's all protruding out there and everything.
I heard a chomp. I think Quinn can crush Elder Being tusks with their teeth.
See, I'm not sure what the hell's up with this creature. Is it a mimic? There's a lot of mimic stuff around Quinn. If you're a mimic, you can just tell me, all right?
It's cool. Yeah, I mean, I know mimics. Yeah, I've slept with a mimic before.
I have a mimic that's out front my. Yeah, I slept with a mimic before. Because he was blushing when we came up on you. Let's
This
get.
is but one way to my heart. To provide me fish uncooked.
Okay, this
You
is
can
it.
rank up with me to max rank now.
Let's do it.
You have been on my mind, of course, yeah. Time for the great work. Intercourse.
Is that what's gonna happen? I'm gonna make a new cauldron inside your womb. I wish I could have gone back to see what that was. I accidentally clicked.
I couldn't read it because I was too busy recoiling and holding my face.
I guess you like the potions because you said something about your request.
I'm gonna make a new cauldron inside your womb.
Quite so. The taste was so pleasant I couldn't help but lick my lips. But what's more, your potions bestowed upon me a sense of enlightenment, as if my third eye was pried open. I realized that an artist is ill-equipped to be his own critic, so I had an idea to place at my sled a box for complimentos. For I seek guidance, and while the ancestors may be silent, the customers rarely are. In fact, I can barely get them to shut the fuck up.
What sort of things did the people have to say?
Oh, I would not know. I have not mustered the courage to read the cards.
There's gonna be nothing in there, isn't there?
Perhaps, since you are here, Sylvia, would you do me the honor of reading the missives?
Muktuk.
Negative remarks. Like, oh no.
We'll see. Muktuk holds his breath as Sylvia takes the first several note cards. So he does got feedback. That's good engagement.
It's from men, she wrote. Muktuk, you're a lifesaver, and I mean that literally. You saved my life. Your repair work on my hammer looks gorgeous. Wait, you do other things other than cauldrons barrels? Huh. And it withstood a bite attack from a full-grown piranha.
Prairie piranha? Ugh.
It's like a prairie dog, except it's a piranha in those holes. That's what I'm imagining.
Imagine like the extended like jawline with all those teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is, but she's clearly impressed, especially since you barely even charge her for your work.
Oh, who else is getting the Muktuk coupon special?
Mm-hmm. Maybe, yeah, they allow Muktuk to be a player, but not me. Double standards, like tip yours.
Allowed to have the harem, but not the reverse harem. Man, that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne says your engraving tools keep their edge twice as long as anyone else's. In her words, she says she's been around the block at least few times.
You see what's happening here? Now it's Saffron.
Saffron claims the trees swept in the vicinity.
They weep. Oh my goodness.
They weep in the vicinity of the Muktuk crafted axe. And I'm not sure this is totally relevant, but Quinn says the boxer loves Don and that weird sculpture you abandoned.
Sylvia,
The 4 notes that he received were 4 notes from mutual friends of you.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia, I do not know what to say. This is...
Hey, are you alright, Don?
Alright is deeply insufficient to describe what I am feeling.
I know that feel.
Such an outpouring of respect and admiration. I never would have imagined.
Yeah, that many 5-star reviews would make me cry too. I haven't gotten a single review of any kind of quality.
You joke, I think, but you know the depth of meaning in this. We toil, all of us, because we must work to put food on the table and a roof over our heads, or over our sleds, as the case may be. But for some of us, the work is also a calling. A roof is necessary, but it is fulfillment that we crave. To know my work is appreciated on this level. To know that others see the value of my labor. This is a gift unlike any other.
To be fair, they've just been saying this stuff all along, dog.
I thought you were just being kind. And you are kind, Sylvia. Your support has been the utmost significant, of the utmost significance to me. Were I to have the encouragement and adoration of all Repta behind me, it would mean nothing without you here beside me. Come, if you're in agreement, I would like to return to our special place, so that I might make that cauldron. The waters of the bay are still and the beach is empty, just as I'd hoped.
There's that damn statue again.
In the quiet, the great statue of Maven seems even more imposing than before, hovering that stone. There she is, just as we left her. And just as she'll be for years to come unless someone knocks it down. You realize, don't you, that statue will outlast us both. Long after we are ash, because we burn everyone in pyres around here, she will continue her silent vigil.
I don't know. There's always a chance an earthquake could take her out.
Or the people will bring it down, yes? That they may when they tire of the reminder of the dark past. I suppose this is a lesson the sand has taught us. While our works may indeed outlive us, nothing is forever, nothing means nothing. We all wish to leave our mark on the world, not as artists, not just artists, but everyone. For me, there's the added pressure of my pilgrimage, in order to complete it as it is intended, and as it always has been done. I must craft the work of singular beauty, of undeniable grandness, a masterpiece without equal. I have it in me, this I know, but in the meantime, there is another purpose for my pilgrimage. To forge connections, see, because I have a forge, and to aid those who may benefit from my skills. I enjoy this very much. The union of form and function. The betterment of daily life through master craftsmanship. Art that helps people.
Who knew that making a comment box after receiving that special order would turn his life around like this?
All I needed was a little engagement. You know? Write in the comments how you feel.
Perhaps it is not so insignificant.
This sounds awfully impressive to me.
I'm glad that you think so. I can only hope that the ancestors agree. Not that they'll ever tell me.
Did they speak to you?
Though I strain to listen, I've yet to hear their words. And yet, there's something there. I think I have, schizophrenia. Anyway, their presence is unmistakable. The ancestors are with me, Sylvia, and they have filled me with the full conviction that they are pleased with my path and the progress upon it.
Sylvia didn't read that card from the box.
Well, either way, that's great news.
Indeedy do. Yet, it is no excuse to sit idle and twiddle our flippers. There's much to be done, for we are, all of us, building this place together. Repta itself is a great work of many hands. And you and I are building something too, I think. Lethal, he told you about earlier. This great collaboration called, looks at camera, WUB. You're an inspiration to me, Sylvia, and you're also more than that. You're my partner and my best friend.
I feel the same about you too, Muktuk.
Then let us anticipate great things for our future, yeah. But let us also appreciate this moment, for we must not fail to see the beauty that is all around us. And in the spirit of appreciating beautiful things, I should like to sculpt you, Sylvia, if you would allow it.
Wait, what, here now?
Why not? The light is exquisite. My spirits are high.
Was he just like towing like a sled with like his sculpting tools behind him?
No, it just has them in the hood back there. Or something.
And I think neither of us could ask for better company, eh? Tell me through.
All right, I'm game. What do I do?
It is easy, just stand very still. But first, a kiss, I think, for luck.
For luck, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You've learned something new.
We've gotten conviction. Can only be played as an opener. Doubles interest applied? Okay.
All right, a 2-cost opener requirement, but does seem to carry between turns, and the next time you play an interest-raising card, that goes well with his cards that add an ass load of interest in exchange for costing high patience.
You have reached the max level of relationship with Muktuk.
We actually got to see 2 character models interact there, for once.
Joined at the hip. I just got an achievement. Very good. All right. So
That
we
has
have,
to be the end of the video. I mean, you can't do better than that.
you heard Grimith, guys. Well, I'll see you next time, Grimith maybe 2, for more Potionomics.
More sex!
There probably won't be more cauldron making, but tune in next time to find out. We'll see you then.